Which means it's part of the investigation.
Sweet.
Do I want to scan them first?
Mm-hmm. The pickup just gives you the equipment, like a reward, and the scan is to actually complete that investigation.
Cool.
So there's 9 of those throughout the city, and there's...
How do I check out my guns?
So, well, you need to go to that gun store at some point. But tap the left bumper. I am not on board with the 50-50 caps that they have in this game. Not on board with that. They got a bunch of baller caps in it, and he looks dumb in them.
He kind of looks like Robert Rodriguez with this hat.
I still am just not a fan of the player model, and none of the costumes really change it enough for me to like it.
No, it's kind of obnoxious. Tap your left bumper. So that's your gun. Tap your left bumper again.
I did.
Okay, so now it's gone. Now one of them is probably going to call the cops because you pulled a gun out.
Should I knock her out?
No, don't.
You actually can't do it until something happens.
Oh, pang. So now hold down the left bumper. This won't do the same sort of thing. Now, if you point the right stick towards what you want to select,
and then it's the directional buttons change them.
Right.
You don't have many weapons.
You
haven't played it as much, have you?
No, but I don't need them. I only use the silenced pistol. That's the only gun I've ever used.
I use the silenced pistol, the grenade launcher, and because every now and again I feel like being a badass, the one-handed shotgun. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Purely because the one-handed shotgun, the animation is he'll stick it out with one arm, fire it, and then just grab the pump action and shake it.
That is a Cthulhu enthusiast, by the way. We did just see one of those. That is not on the neighborhood watch list, by the way.
It's sadly not.
We actively encourage Cthulhu worship.
Absolutely.
No, I can't hack this person, right?
Yeah, you can. No, the only time it's when their profession says Bloom Associate Affiliate or one of the other things.
Also, a quick little reference to something is sometimes you'll find former Abstergo employees.
Oh. See, yeah, knew it. Confirmed.
Same universe.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure this is a guy that was hacking at the end of Assassin's Creed 4. I'm pretty sure it's him.
It makes a lot of sense.
I was waiting for them to be like, haha, same universe.
I mean, the symbol on his back is pretty Assassin's Creed.
And the Abstergo employee thing pretty much confirms that, right?
It certainly links the universes.
And its decryption is the versus, right?
Yeah.
That's the...
Like I said,
that's the multiplayer versus, yes. There's a lot of 1v1 stuff in there that you could conceivably... I would just keep doing it. I mean, we all know Uplay doesn't have the best level of reliability. Look at you, looking at leaderboards.
Oops.
So, one of the things I'm really interested to see is the CTOS integration.
The mobile app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the multiplayer again.
It's this one, right?
Yeah. And then I think it's the bottom left. Click on that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's see if we have any. Jack, do you have that installed on your phone?
I actually do. I was going to ask you for your Uplay thingamajig.
Okay. Do you need the username or do you need what does it ask for?
It asks for...
It's the same username everything else is.
Of course there's no step.
Yep, go ahead and do it.
Oh. How much time?
I'm not sure that's neighborhood watching.
But it's pretty bad, but not worthy.
Take your money. I can't take his money.
No.
Whoa.
What? What?
Nothing. I'm just want to see if this works.
Ah! What's happening?
I didn't do anything just yet.
Okay. Oh, he just can't drive. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, I have sent a thing. I want to see if this works now. Because the objective for you should be... That's it. Okay,
Hit
so if
down.
you press down on the D-pad, you have to go through the checkpoints before I can kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. So
That is really cool. Okay,
this is what I was looking for with this. I was having trouble doing it, but I was also trying to do it to myself, and that, that isn't ever the same when you try and do it to your. Talking about video games.
Oh, connection lost.
Aww.
See, that's what I'm expecting a ton of. That right there.
Honestly, Uplay was one of the deterrents for me for buying this.
Right.
That does seem to be a pretty common thing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever happy about Uplay.
I think we should
really
try
wish I had
one
known.
more time.
Oh, you should. You should keep doing it till it works.
Down on the D-pad. If it's the Jack Packer one, that's me sending the mobile challenge. I have to say the mobile app is actually not bad. It's actually pretty fun.
I haven't used it with anyone else because I don't have any friends in Uplay.
Oh,
Nobody uses
okay.
Uplay.
This is me playing then.
All right.
So this kind of reminds me of, was it supposed to be kind of like what Need for Speed, like Most Wanted, and that where you're trying to take down the other player?
No!
Haha!
So, yeah. This is the kind of asynchronous multiplayer that, I find interesting. Did you? You did. I find that the traffic light stuff doesn't work unless you do it, early. Oh! Marry cops. That's gonna be bad.
That's totally me sending cops to you.
You're not gonna like that. That's a helicopter.
That's me. I'm the helicopter.
Are
I
you?
hate you.
Yeah, you play the helicopter and you're stopping the opponent get to checkpoints. So I'm dragging... Okay, just to give you context for what I'm doing, I'm dragging the helicopter around the screen and trying to keep it close to your character while sending out patrol troops and hacking the things in front of you to stop you getting ahead.
This is why this is a seriously revolutionary multiplayer. This is a fascinating gameplay paradox. And you can just do this, by the way. You don't necessarily have to own the game. You just
I'm now going to add you and just mess with you all the time now that I know you'll be playing.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely can do that. And a note, though, it is voluntary, right?
You can decline the challenge.
Yeah. Now, there are things that are not voluntary. The invasions, you don't get to have the choice as to whether or not you allow someone to invade you, but you can do things that minimize the risk of them doing it, like not hacking Bloom affiliates or having a wanted level or that sort of stuff. It's not called wanted level, is it? I always do that. Heat, yes.
Heat.
Well played.
Hey.
So there you go.
Hey, I got a first daily victory thing.
Yeah.
That is really good fun. I'm so pleased with that.
Yeah.
And I also leveled up. Thank you very much, JJ. For
Well,
your terrible racing.
That did actually come out of my account, by the way. It's important that you know that. Yeah.
Oh wow, I actually get... Okay, so there are skill points in the mobile app that I can buy. Wow.
Yeah. You should totes get a different car.
It's really hard to take somebody serious who's calling himself Bad Boy 17, though.
Right, absolutely. And he has a mask.
It's not spoilers when you've seen the trailers, but it's not a boy.
I know, but still.
OMG spoilers! It's totally not a spoiler. We knew who that was straight away.
Yeah, we did.
So when it has a little car symbol next to people with the blue thing, when you hack them, you actually are able to call that car upon you.
Grab that one.
Yes,
That is the car that you want to drive.
That's a,
Go ahead
if
and
it's
do
not a
that.
motorcycle, it should
Yeah,
be.
go ahead and hack him. Go ahead and hack him. Ah, sweet. So, you just, by the way, signed up to go be the offensive party in one of the invasions. And I just really like how seamless this is. I really like how easy it is to jump into and out of that
So
sort
accept?
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a notification from the CTOS app that you were challenging me after it was already over.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
So steal this card.
Yeah, you should do that, yeah.
But the thing is, I would probably be able to send you the challenge when you were offline, and then you would be able to log on and accept the challenge. That's probably why it gives you the notification.
Well, we're gonna see that because I'm gonna try it right now.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how the online is integrated into it. It's not like a separate lobby. It's not a different mode that feels tacked on and just left behind. It really is part of the single player, but not necessary, but in a good way.
The only thing
Mandatory.
not mandatory. The only thing I have a concern about to date is just it's the matchmaking implementation. I think the one thing that could kill this as a multiplayer is not being able to really do it.
Yeah. But this is only the first couple of days of the game coming out.
Absolutely.
It's the best-selling new IP that Ubisoft's ever made. The figures came out a couple of days ago, so it's expected to have this kind of server
What is
problem.
like the most pre-ordered game too?
Something like that. Isn't it Destiny at this point though? The most pre-ordered game? I would have
I
thought
thought this beat Destiny.
I'm not sure. It's had a lot of hype around it. But the problem is it has so much hype that I think a lot of people are now fighting against the hype because of the tiny things that have changed since they demoed it.
What, in this or Destiny?
In this.
For me, it was I was really excited when they first announced it, and I think that ship has kind of sailed for me for actually wanting to buy it.
That seems to be a really common thing with this game, is people are excited straight away and then kind of just falling off the bandwagon.
Well, it's also this... I'm kind of in this place where I don't enjoy open world games as much, which, most people think, oh, well, everything has to be open world, it's much better. I'm like, well, it's yes and no.
It depends on the experience. It depends on how well it's delivered.
Like, a lot of people are like, well, you can do anything in an open world game. Yeah, but for me, when there's too much to do, I can get bored easily.
That's exactly what happened to me with... God, what was the game? Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 4, there was too much to do.
There was a ton. That was a very large world. And as a means of avoiding the criticism its previous titles had really garnered, I think they threw you into the game really quickly, which is nice because Assassin's Creed 3 obviously had a 15-hour prologue. But
I was so annoying.
But there's something in between the two that you really need to address, I think. And Assassin's Creed 4, it was like, hold on, how can we make him an assassin as quickly as... Oh, he's not an assassin! Oh, he just has the stuff. But
he just has
that dude can parkour like a motherfucker! How do we explain that? Pirate. Alright, whatever.
But he
Play
has
the
a
game.
ship pirate.
Right.
Great game, just didn't really fit.
See,
thematically.
I actually never got to play as Connor in Assassin's Creed 3. I just got that bored and stopped playing.
He sucked.
And
I also did not play as Connor.
And then it was one of these like, I really don't care. Oh, look, Dishonored. This is a better stealth game for me.
See, well, first of all, anyone that says that the Assassin's Creed games are stealth games is confused about the definition of stealth. Those games, you cannot... You can play them stealth, but it's like trying to open a doorknob with your elbow. Like,
It has to be... This is also not quite a stealth title.
Right.
Yeah,
because I have a lot of fun just going all guns blazing.
Yeah.
Like, one of the most fun moments I've had with this game was I was in a gang hideout, which is one of the side missions you can take.
We should do one of those, because he'll enjoy that more than anything else in the game.
Yeah, and I just pulled out the Tommy gun. I was just striding forwards, just pointing at the right people as quickly as possible. It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so out of character, but it was very cool.
Hit the back button.
But I was really happy to hear, like, originally when they're like, oh no, they made it in the trailer, it seemed like his daughter died or something along those lines.
His niece.
His niece.
Well, I was glad it was changed, or it ended up being the niece, not like the daughter, because the whole revenge plot, you murdered my daughter.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a bit further through the story than you are, and I'm not... I gotta be honest, I don't want to say anything too bad about this game, but I'm still not quite enamored towards it.
A lot of the complaints about this game are the narrative.
I have to be honest, I don't like the main character. Aiden is so generic to me.
Yeah. See, the thing about the revenge plot that kind of bothers me is, like, this isn't one of those games where he was a completely innocent party